Hello again, colony of gamers, it's Squidbot again. So, let's have a look. I showed you the Barbarian before. Let's have a look at some more single player. Later on I will come back and play a little more again with Mrs. Squidbot. First of all, let's have a look at the auction house. There is an incorporated auction house, the quite controversial auction house for Diablo 3. It's very similar to most auction houses in most games. It's a lot like the a lot like the World of Warcraft auction house. Let's have a look. So, we can search by character. I have a demon hunter called Squidbot. So we'll choose search equipment for Squidbot. Item type. Hey, let's have a look at some armour for Squidbot. What sort of armour? Ooh, I quite like a hat, I think. Helm. Preferred stats. Don't really care. Let's have a search. Here we go. What's this? Mysterious Wonder Hat of Memory. For a magic wizard hat. Well, I'm not a wizard. I'm a demon hunter. I searched for Squidbot and I came with a wizard hat. So, bit of a bug there. Very loud, epic music again. Magic voodoo mask. You get the idea. And then you can bid, we can buy out. Basic stuff. Bids that you've made, anything you're selling, anything that you've sold or completed. There you go, that's the auction house. Pretty standard stuff. I'm not going to show you any more of that because it's very, very boring to look at. Okay, so, we had a look at the Barbarian before. There he is. Let's switch hero. Let's have a look at the Witch Doctor. I've selected my Witch Doctor. There we go. There's my Witch Doctor. Campaign. Start game. Let's have a look. It's taking a little time today. Part of the feature is a stress test, so it is a bit slow at times. So we are in New Tristan with the Witch Doctor. Let's have a closer look at her. Whoop. Zoom in at any time. I have new quests apparently, it's flashing away. I've got to search for Leoric's crown amongst the defiled crypts in the cemetery of the Forsaken. So let's do that. I've already unlocked the cemetery of the Forsaken, so I'm just going to warp gate there, or waypoint there, or whatever it's called. So here I am. A bit chuggy on the frame rate there. So what skills have I got? I've got a few more than I had with the Barbarian. Here's a list of them. And you can assign them to your left and right click, depends on the sort of skill it is, or they get assigned to your hotbar. So what have we got? Poison Dart, Plague of Toads, Zombie Charger, Corpse Spiders, Fire Bats, Haunt, Horrify. Horrify is like a fear. Anybody who's played anything like World of Warcraft will understand the fear mechanic. You just sort of cast a spell and anybody around you runs away in fear. Zombie Dogs, personal favourite. Grasp of the Dead, another personal favourite. And Hex. Grasp of the Dead is a very useful AoE root spell or snare. Now let's have a look, because it's fun, let's have a look at Zombie Charger. Zombie Charger has automatically assigned itself to the hotbar. I'm not quite sure about the assigning of skills yet. It seems some skills can be assigned to your left and right click and others have to be on the hotbar. Zombie Charger. He just runs forward and leaves goo, which hurts anybody who gets in the way. Poison Dart. Zoom in for Poison Dart. Does a nice bit of damage and has a dot on it as well, damage over time. Grasp of the Dead. Anybody caught in that will be slowed and will take damage over time. But for my standard setup at the moment, I have Zombie Dogs. I quite like my Zombie Dogs. Let's zoom in for Zombie Dogs summoning. Zombie Dogs! Here they are. Spot, Fido, and Garfield. Okay, so we need to find Leoric's crown in the cemetery of the Forsaken. Let's have a look around. Attack me, Zombie Dogs! You notice that gravestone got destroyed then? It was in my path. Ooh, skeletons. Ooh, nasty cold AoE. Ooh, yellow guy. Zia the Empty. Put a root in Zia. closing dots in. Those guys are a bit nasty, aren't they? I've got some common scrap. Let's have a look. I just picked up some crafting materials. Not tried the crafting yet. We'll have a look at that later. And I picked up an axe. I will put that in my stash later on. You can pretty much swap most weapons. There's very little in terms of weapon restrictions for the characters, so I'm going to use this bow for a while. That also means I have to change my skills. So if I go with, let's see now. Can't quite remember how to get rid of that. There is a way that I can. At the moment, I've got both my attacks are special attacks. Oh well, never mind. That's a little annoying. Oh well, I'll go with this current setup I had already then. So, where's this crown of the Auric? Quick! Zombie dogs, aid me! Thank you very much. Desecrated Blessed Shrine, erasing Buff Shrine. And let's go down into the Defiled Crypt. Here we are in the Defiled Crypt. A little bit laggy. Two-handed sword. Let's have a look around here. Standard stuff. Map. You can see I've got that buff over my head, and that is Blessed. You take less damage from attacks. 2 minutes left. That's from the shrine that I tried outside. Ooh, what a while. I'm going to drop an AoE snare there. Oh, those guys are nasty. You don't want to get.
Needs more time.
Slow down. Ooh, lordy. They're a lot slower. Part of this will be to do with running traps. It's a bit of a resource for all these traps. Wanga Doll of the Origin. Let's take that and a sash. What's the Wanga Doll of Origin? It increases mana generation by 480 per minute. Ooh, I think I'll equip that. And we'll put that dagger back in there. That dagger was plus 2 minimum damage and increases the base experience rewarded by a kill by 2. Quite nice. Wandering around quick. Go on, zombie dogs. Heal. Ooh. Slowing down quite a bit today. I wasn't doing this yesterday. It must be to do with fraps. What I've also got is a scroller companion I'm going to use now. There's a little rat there. He will run around, scurrying around, pick up any gold that drops for me. See my Ratty there running around picking up gold. Come on, Ratty and zombie dogs. The Witch Doctor is quite a lot of fun actually. What's this? Cemetery of the Forsaken. Ah, that's taken me back outside. Usually if you find one of these stones within a dungeon, it generally means your objective is not in that dungeon. Ooh, a chest. Hello. Let's open that before we go outside. Ooh, blimey. Hopefully my rat's going to run around and pick all that up. Yep, there goes the gold, but all the other stuff you've got to pick up yourself. The companions only pick up the gold. What did we get? We got some new shoes. Less armour, improves the movement speed. No, we'll skip that. Some trousers. I've got better. It's pretty boring stuff. Belt. Oh, I've got a better belt than that. So back outside. Your princess is in another castle. Ratty's still running around picking up the gold for us. Very handy. Let's try this crypt, see if the crown of New York is in there. Ooh, demons. Snare for them. Fear my blowpipe.
Need more time.
She needs more time because I just tried to cast the snare again by mistake. The zombie dogs are very handy, but they do have a bit of a life of their own. They will go wandering off looking for aggro if they get too close to monsters. Generally not a problem in this sort of game. Let's pick up my gloves. Woo! Some of the zombies, when you kill them, you don't actually kill them, you just chop off bits of them. Right, I've collected quite a bit of stuff. Let's have a look. Those gloves, leather gloves, 10 armour, but I like the increased attack speed from the ones I'm wearing, so I'm going to destroy those gloves. Thank you very much, I'll take the money. And that sword, I'll destroy that and take the money, and I'll destroy that sword and take the money. Right, I've got a load of crap here that I'm not using. I'm going to keep that shield. Those boots, meh, I'm going to disenchant them boots and get some crafting materials. I'm going to keep the bow. I've got Wangadol adds 5% more damage, and that one was it, mana regen. Ooh. I think for my current setup, the mana regen isn't that important. I'm going to go for the more damage, so I'm going to disenchant that Wangadol. Some crafting materials, keep that axe for my barbarian, which I rolled earlier, as you saw in the previous video. Keep the bow. I've got a spare ring there, what's that? Oh, health globes grant 3% health. I will keep that for the barbarian as well, but I will destroy those pants for the money. Sweet! What else have we got? Let's have a look. Let's try some different skills. Let's try fire bats. Fire bats are cool, we like fire bats. And corpse spiders. And a bow in there. Okay. So there's my little ratty. But my zombie dogs are buggered off because I've taken them off my hotbar. So what have we got? Okay, ready. Ooh, as you see, I said earlier, when you kill some zombies, you don't totally kill them, you just chop bits off. I chopped the legs off that guy and he kept coming. Let's crawl in here and fire bats. Bit of a drain on the mana of the fire bats, but I've got that mana regen. Oh no, I didn't take the mana regen. I destroyed it. Fool! And then I switched to a power that needs lots of mana. That was not very foresighted of me. Never mind. I have no idea what the hell that is. So, fire bats. Lots of fire bats. I'm dying. Oh, I'm dead. Nice. This is where Mrs. Squid should come along and res me, but she's in the kitchen. Never mind. To give you an idea anyway, that was the Witch Doctor. Hope you enjoyed.